Hello, Internet. This is the very first video I have ever made, and I would totally ask you to be gentle, but we both know that's not gonna fucking happen. For my first video, we're going to talk about freedom, and if you think this is going to be one of those, like, really Amazing Grace kind of videos with the emotionally grabbing music at the end, I'm going to have to disappoint you right here, because you're probably going to start raging. This video is going to be about freedom versus feelings, and about how most of your guys' feelings are fucking stupid. We Americans have always been the innovators and the symbols of freedom. At least we always have, and, still think so. But that's just us, we're just so charmingly arrogant. I'm just gonna start off by saying that I definitely know that we're more free than a lot of other countries out there, but as far as the ideology of freedom, as far as what our founding fathers meant, we're not even fucking close. I once actually posted a status on Facebook saying that, hey, I really thought it was sick that somebody was burning an American flag, but it was his expression, it was his property, so fuck it, let him do whatever he wanted. And here I thought that would be the end of it, because, it was pretty much a compelling argument, as, considering that we're Americans and we get to do what we want, as long as we're not hurting anybody else. But obviously, it's Facebook, so it's never the end of it. The inspiration for this video actually came from that comment thread. Almost all of them said that they would bring physical harm to the person doing the flag burning. Now, I know a lot of you Americans are saying, obviously, Nick, he's burning the American flag. Or our forefathers would come back and kick them all in the cunts if they ever saw them burning a flag like that. Totally forgetting that our forefathers came from a country that would jail you and kill you for saying fuck the Queen. So yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. He would probably stop you from stopping the person knowing the history of where he came from. He or they. It's they. There was a lot of them. Regardless if I am right or wrong about this argument, there is definitely a context to be shown here. And that context is that to Americans, our personal feelings are the most important. Now, that's not necessarily right or wrong, but it definitely shows that we're not about freedom. Freedom is not the most important thing to Americans. Oh, you want more examples? Well, strap in, bitch. Until just recently, the Supreme Court actually activated gay marriage across the board, and if they didn't do that, who fucking knows when that was going to happen. And yet we still have about 33% of Americans who would vote and lobby to get that reversed. When you think about it, it's kind of a no-brainer if you're about freedom. Almost every Donald Trump rally has been protested, which is, pretty okay because you're just there speaking your voice and your mind and everything until you start getting violent, and almost everyone shows examples of protesters getting violent. Not enough examples? On a lot of social media platforms, people are getting bans for harassment. And harassment being defined as somebody sending a written opinion about you, whether crazy or not. If we were actually about freedom, then we would be protecting a person's right to express whatever they had to say, no matter how stupid it was, while at the same time recognizing it as a person's responsibility to decide to open it and read it. Now look, guys, I'm not saying that there is a right or wrong here. The more and more I look at this country, the more and more I feel that maybe we should have some freedoms taken away. But I definitely am not going to join the constant circle jerk of let freedom reign when we are totally 100% full of shit. I have all my own feelings about all these subjects, but if you're an American, you respect the fact that I have those feelings even if you don't. If you do disagree with me, I have the right to think that you're fucking stupid, just like you have the right to think that I'm fucking stupid. That's what freedom is. But if you attack, vote, lobby to stop people from expressing themselves, being who they are, or having opinions, well then you, sir or ma'am, are just a communist buttsucker. Again, this is no right or wrong, I'm just pointing out what's true. But I want to know what you guys think, and I want to ask the internet two questions. 1, should we be this free? And 2, should the Constitution be rewritten? And if it should, what would you write? But I'm done talking. Go ahead and leave a comment, please like, and please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.